Deontay Wilder versus Zhilei Zhang, 12 rounds in the heavyweight division. There's a lot at stake here for both men. I mean, these two are, tops in the heavyweight division, man, but they are getting older. Wilder is 38 now. Zhang is 41, right? So let's get into it. Let's start with the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. 43 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 42 wins by way of knockout. In the training videos recently that I've seen of the bronze bomber, man, he looks great, right? Looks to be in great shape. I see him on the track, getting his work in, getting the cardio right, the conditioning right, his punches on the punching bags, the heavy bags. It looks good. It looks sharp. It looks snappy. It looks powerful. But, he looked like how he did doing those things going into the Parker fight, and we know how that played out. A lot of people, man, are not rocking with Deontay Wilder like that, man. But personally, I always liked him. 43 wins, 42 wins by way of knockout. You know what the bronze bomber is trying to do. He's trying to set up that right hand, trying to hit you with the right shot in the right spot at the right time. And as he says, trying to hit you with that NyQuil, as he says, and put you to sleep, right? An aggressive Wilder is a Wilder that I like. A risky Wilder is a Wilder that I like. But a hesitant Wilder who is trying to box more than just, doing what got you all those wins in the first place is not a Wilder that I like to see. And that was the version that we saw against Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker in their fight was aggressive early. He took the fight to Wilder and made Wilder fight off with a back foot. Parker fought a great fight, man. He was very defensively responsible in the fight, and he executed the game plan to a T. Very impressive high execution in the plan that him and his team put together. Joe Parker did a great job, man, of coming forward, letting off combinations, but stayed very close to Wilder, so Wilder couldn't load it up on his shots and generate power. He took the strength away from Wilder, and Wilder didn't make the adjustments, nor did he even really try to let his hands go for whatever reason. He took the space away from Wilder and just kept applying pressure and threw different variations of punches. Parker almost stopped Wilder in the 8th round, right? When he caught him with that over the hand right, that Wilder just didn't seem like he saw it coming. And then he had Wilder on the ropes as Parker was letting off a bunch of different shots, but the ref did not stop the fight. And, even though Wilder was dazed and he looked hurt, it seemed like he was still in good consciousness and he was able to survive the round. Wilder didn't start letting his hands go until that 12th round. I'm not sure what was going on inside of his head. I'm not sure what the game plan was coming in, but it wasn't working, man. He was waiting way too long. I kept saying, man, 4 rounds in, 5 rounds in, okay, now's when Bronze Bomber is going to come on strong. 6th round, okay, now is when Bronze Bomber is going to come on strong. And he never came on strong in the whole fight. He just didn't. He just wouldn't let his hands go. I don't know what the situation was about. That's not the version of Deontay Wilder that we like. That's not the version that I like. I'm not going to speak for you, right? It just wasn't a good game plan. It wasn't the fight for Wilder. And Joseph Parker took full advantage of that and got a wide unanimous decision victory against the Bronze Bomber. So, I think there's a lot of question here on regards to Deontay Wilder and what he will look like in the ring on the night based on what we've seen from him recently. The question is, right, is which version of Deontay Wilder are we going to get? I'm expecting a better version, a better performance than the one who fought Joseph Parker, but will it be enough on the night? Obviously, we'll see on the night. Let's talk about Zhilei Zhang, the Big Bang. 26 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 21 wins by way of knockout. Zhang also fought Joe Parker in his most recent fight, and things was looking great for Zhang early in the fight, man. He dropped Parker in the 3rd round with that left straight hand. Zhang is a patient fighter. He's an accurate fighter, but he's not just a guy who can punch. He's got some skill to him. He's got some tactics to him. He's a very smart guy inside of the ring, man. He's got strategy. He dropped Parker twice in that fight, the 3rd and again in the 8th round. And after the second knockdown, what I didn't like that he did next was he was celebrating as if he won the fight, as if he had it in the bag, as if it was over with. And, you know, he celebrated and kind of got overconfident and was really dependent on one shot that was going to take out the show. But the one shot did drop Parker when he did connect, but Parker got up. And every round that Parker got up from, the next round, he would bounce back. So it's like Zhang was doing the more visibly eye-catching work, but he wasn't really doing a whole lot throughout that fight. He wasn't really consistent in the whole fight. Whereas Joseph Parker was much more consistent throughout the whole fight. He fought a very disciplined fight, a tactical fight, and he just picked his spots, you know, change levels in the fight, use feints to get his attacks off, use hand speed. And towards the end of the fight, man, he was the one who was really in complete control of the fight and dictating the pace and pressure of the fight. You know, outside of the rounds when Parker got dropped, man, again, Zhang didn't do much and he was hesitant towards the end of the fight. Didn't seem like he wanted to engage too much. Right? He celebrated way too early and he ended up losing the fight. Man, honestly, it was a disappointing performance because, you know, Zhang, when he usually has his opponents hurt, he's able to close out the show, especially coming off those two big wins against Joe Joyce. But this was just, you know, not the best version from a finisher that we've seen of the Big Bang, man. He had Parker right where he wanted him to be, and he just let him off the hook, right? But credit to Joseph Parker because, you know, he just stuck to his game plan. He kept doing his thing, kept being consistent, and just bided his time and fought in spots. You know, what I did not like, though, was Zhang coming in at 291, man. And when you come in at 291 and Zhang has a history of this, and it's hard to escape certain histories where he starts well, but he does not finish well. He fades. And when you're 291, you know, you're probably thinking you're coming in trying to close out the show within the first 6-7 rounds because you're going to fade a little bit later. You know, so it definitely caught up to him, and I think it kind of backfired on him on the night. So yeah, man, I'm expecting a better version of Zhang to come in. If he comes in heavy, which, you know, is a good chance that he might come in heavy. You know, I like Zhang when he fought Joe Joyce the first time, that 270, 280 type of range. Again, I'm expecting Zhang to put forth a better showing. He's probably going to try to close out the show within the first 6 rounds. Otherwise, he might slow up again. But, you know, Wilder is a bigger puncher than Joseph Parker, even if Wilder is not as good as a boxer as Joseph Parker. But will he take the risk? Like, what's the game plan? How is both men going to look? We'll see what it looks like on the night. So who wins? As much as I like Bronze Bomber, man, Deontay Wilder, I think Zhang is going to learn from the Parker fight. And I think Zhang's technique is more consistent than Wilder. I think the southpaw stance is going to give Wilder some problems. The last time he fought a southpaw with that skill and that level is when he fought Louis King Kong Ortiz. And though Wilder beat him both times leading up to the stoppage, Ortiz was ahead on all of the scorecards, if I remember correctly. But of course, you know, again, if back when he fought Ortiz, if Wilder can connect on the right hand with the shots, anything can happen. The right shot, it could be lights out. But Zhang's got a good chin too. He can take a shot as well. You know, part of me wants Deontay Wilder to win the fight because I like Wilder, but I like Big Bang, Zhilei Zhang, to win this fight by stoppage. So those are my thoughts. I would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this fight? Who do you have winning this one? Let me know in the comment section below. Shout out to all the members holding down the membership section, man. I appreciate each of you. I don't always get to do all the suggested videos you guys suggest in the comment section below. But if you become a member, those suggested videos rise to the top, and I will do my best to get those done for you that week. Or if you'd like to become a member just to show love and to support the channel, man, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated as well. So with all that being said, if you've been watching the video this long, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely see you next time.